Hey, what's up guys, TeamDemise Andy here, and today we are discussing when or if we'll be getting another season of one of my personal favorite animes of all time, Black Butler. Now this was one of the pioneering animes that brought me into the whole scoop of things, and I absolutely love it. Not only that though, we will be discussing what you all think will happen in it. I know the manga is continued, but not every anime fan reads it, and sometimes the anime adaptation is far off, especially in this anime from the regular. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the video.
Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
Alright, so before we get too crazy into this, let's discuss what we already have knowledge of about this series. First, it is written by, I know I'm gonna butcher this, I butcher all of their names, Yana Tobaso. I'm sorry guys, it just happens like that. The manga debut was in September of 2006, while the anime originally aired in October of 2008 in Japan. With the genre being drama, fantasy, and thriller, it was kind of set to, hit off immediately. On that note, if you haven't seen the show or read any of the manga, I highly suggest doing so now because it's just an overall great read, or watch in that case. I watched it first and then read most of it. I haven't read completely all the way through, but I skipped through bits and pieces. Either way though, long story short, you need to check it out. This is a must-see for any anime fan, honestly, in my opinion, if you haven't already. And it has so many little twists and turns in it, that it's one of those things like you didn't really see it coming, but you knew it was gonna happen. Just weird stuff. But as for next season, first of all, I'm going to be giving the bad news, guys. There is nothing confirmed from what I can find as of recording this video. On the other hand, though, there are many speculations and even more theories. The topic seems to be a huge thing in Japan and globally. With movies, musicals, and 3 seasons already out, who's to say that demand won't call for another season of the anime? This one following the manga. Let's get into the first thing they could do. Like I stated before, they could definitely pick up the loose ends from Season 1 and 2 and follow the manga completely. As for most fans who have read and watched both, they mostly, I would say mostly from what I've seen, agree that the manga is just as good, if not better. Secondly, they could just make up another storyline and have everything being fresh to the casual watcher and the hardcore fans. Option 3 could just be a better attuned recap of what has already happened, trying to kind of blend the anime and the manga actually together, because if season 1 and 2 aren't complete canon, I would say. Yeah, they're not complete canon. But basically, they could put them together where it actually runs together and blends. I don't think that's going to happen, but then there's also the possibility that we could not even have Ciel or Sebastian in it, and it could be just a spin-off or a side series of a different timeline following another person and demon story. Now, out of all the options, I hope they really don't do that one the most, because it would kind of ruin the whole thing for me, honestly, and I just don't want to see that. My personal favorite season so far has to be hands down Season 3, where they animated the Book of Circus, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the Book of Circus. That's what most people call it. I can't say for sure though if it's just because they actually followed the manga writings way more in this season or not, but it comes to reason that's obviously the case. I mean, I can't say 100%, but I can definitely say it's not a, hands down bad possibility there. As for that though, I mean, when it comes to a Season 4, following another arc of the actual manga would be really good. I highly doubt they will make a brand new series, like a season trying to tie Seasons 1 and 2 into the manga, because, it just wouldn't make any sense at all. But I would love to see what they do with the Emerald Witch arc and even the Blue Cult arc. The Book of Atlantis was turned into a movie, which could be a high possibility for the remaining manga, but I would rather kind of just see another season, honestly. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, or at least care about my attempt to try to make content not only I enjoy, leave a like. If you know anything I couldn't find, or have your own theory, leave a comment. I want to see those too, because I probably messed something up here. Leave a comment and tell me what you think they're gonna do. And most importantly, if you like what I do on this haphazard wasteland of a channel, subscribe, please. It gets you all my content, and it really helps me out a lot and opens you up to all my videos I've made. And like always, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.